we are live. Yes, folks, we are actually doing this. Today, we are doing a bonus Gibberish Discussion podcast round where we are going to be doing a Gibberish debate battle. That's right. Today, in the left ring, weighing 10,000 pounds. I'm just kidding. He probably weighs like 10 pounds with big green ears. Is the one and only John from the Daily Department.
Hello.
And who are you representing in your gibberish battle today?
I am representing Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. All right. And in the bottom part of the screen, weighing probably like 5 pounds, with a top hat and a monocle, it's the one.
And a cane.
And a cane. It's the one and only Matt from Electronics. Hi, Matt.
Hello.
All right, Matt. Who are you representing today?
I am representing the baby planter peanut. Or as we all know, Matt, baby Mr. Peanut.
Baby Mr. Peanut, who was born at the Super Bowl. Am I correct?
That is also correct, yes.
Haha. All right. So today, Baby Yoda versus Baby Mr. Peanut. Who will win? All right. Well, we have 3 points our contenders can score. That's a total of 3 points they can earn. One by their physical strength. The second point is by their intelligence. And the third is by how popular is a character through media, memes, and so forth. So, with all of that in mind, let us begin. We will start with John. John, starting with physical strength, representing Baby Yoda. How does Baby Yoda compete against Baby Mr. Peanut, whose power level is off the charts, I've been told?
It is indeed, Josh. The fact of the matter is, Baby Yoda, as a baby, lifted up a full alien rhinoceros in the second episode of The Mandalorian. He saved a trained assassin and bounty hunter from certain death from a giant alien rhinoceros type thing by just lifting up and throwing it down. That's an intense power. Like the adult Yoda, which I know they aren't the same character, it's the name of the name of the species now, but he as a 900-year-old lift up it took him a lot of knowledge to lift up the X-wing, which probably weighs about the same.
Yes.
So as an infant, if he could do that without any real knowledge or wisdom of the old Yoda, then imagine what he will do as he grows.
Matt, it is your turn to prove to me that Baby Mr. Peanut is more powerful than Baby Yoda.
Now, while the child can lift up a space rhinoceros,
true,
don't forget it weighs heavily on him physically and mentally, meaning he has to take a nappy nap.
Ooh.
Meaning if I don't die as soon as he throws me down, I can just punch him in the head multiple times to kill him. Not to mention, I can't be choked out because I'm a peanut. I have no oxygen that's required.
That is true.
Also, I'm a cane. Granted, so if I survive...
There's no cane in the commercial.
That's true, sorry. He doesn't have a cane quite yet, but he still has 2 peanut fists.
I mean...
They can do a lot of damage, but when Baby Yoda's knocked out, nothing matters. Choke him out with legs.
So in the Baby Mr. Peanut...
actually do? It's a peanut. I mean, peanuts already are small by themselves.
What if you get cracked?
Well, oh no.
Exactly, yeah.
My shell has been cracked, but my will is not.
Hey, alright. What do you say to that, Baby Yoda?
I would say, first of all, if Baby Yoda can lift a rhinoceros and slam it down, he can definitely do it to a peanut. And since peanuts' shells are so fragile, it would almost certainly kill Baby Peanut. How can a baby peanut survive such a forceful crash, lift up and smash to the ground? It cannot.
Interesting.
Now, if you look at quantum physics...
Oh, physics. We're getting into math here, people.
Yes, I could...
If I slam a peanut down on the ground with my...
Hold on, John. Let Matt speak.
Now, that's fair that you can slam him down at the full force, but I haven't angered the child. He only did that to protect his daddy. Now, if we're just going in a fight and we're looking at each other, and he says, "Oh, look, a peanut," and decides to slam me down, what's to say he would do that?
Ooh.
And at what power force? For protection, he used his maximum power output. But for his own need, we don't know his output. We don't know that information.
Now this is drifting in a little bit into our intelligence category, Matt. So make sure you're staying onto physical brute strength.
Oh, yeah, but physically speaking, Baby Yoda without the Force is just a small infant. Well, I am a fragile peanut who can punch and kick and choke.
Ooh. What do you say to that, Matt? I mean, John, Baby Yoda guy.
I mean, have we seen Baby Peanut punch or kick anybody? How is this form? I mean, we've never seen it. We don't know this baby's actual physical capacity for violent acts or what. I mean, he could maybe he could punch Baby Yoda, but how much harm would it actually do? He's a peanut.
True. What do you say to that?
I say here now that he might do a lot. He may do 1 damage per punch. But remember, if I survive a force crash and the child falls asleep and goes unconscious, if I survive and the child goes unconscious, I could use my spindly little peanut legs to choke a child out.
So I do have a. So that's very, very interesting. So we got Matt's side, who's basically saying if he can survive the force from Baby Yoda, then he can defeat him because he is incapacitated. But John says that that Baby Yoda's brute force strength with the Force isn't strong enough to have him attack. Very interesting. All right.
It's a huge if that Matt's focusing on there.
All right.
So,
what about one of the things that Baby Mr. Peanut has is that he doesn't look threatening. Could Baby Yoda misinterpret him as an ally before he knows it's too late?
Try surprise.
Well, again, I would say we don't know how much damage physical peanut can actually do. He's a baby and a peanut. We don't know how good his punches are, how proper his form is, or whether he actually has enough physical muscle to actually do Baby Yoda physical damage. It could just be like a flick.
Ooh.
So like you could do this for 10,000 years, and I die of old age. I wouldn't be being flipped. So
well, we do know that Mr. Peanut was brought out of the leaf or whatever, and he survived the grip of a full-grown man. So what do you say to that, Matt?
I say, if Mr. Peanut could handle it, I'm sure Baby Mr. Peanut can handle it. And I say this with pure passion and pride that, though I'm not very threatening, the child might think me an ally or at least an oddity enough to research me. By the time he gets too close, I poke. 2 pokes, actually. With my little peanut stick. No matter how you can do a light poke in the eye and it'll still blind them for a few seconds.
That is true. Baby Yoda has huge eyes. What do you say to that?
I would say at that point he would realize what a threat Mr. Peanut actually is, and then use the Force and sense him through the Force where he is. You don't need. If Luke, when Luke first put on that helmet, he was able to block the lightning bolts from that robot. The Baby Yoda would do the exact same ability after realizing he was a threat from having his eyes poked out to destroy Baby Peanut. Just like he would lift him up to the ground and slam him, just like he did that space rhinoceros.
But all he has is 2 things, and if I move out of the way, and he is in anger, he is blinded and he cannot use his full force ability.
Matt, what do you have what makes you think you can survive the force blast of Baby Yoda?
You said to keep to survive it?
What makes you think you can survive a force attack from Baby Yoda?
Pure willpower.
Willpower.
And a peanut shell that lasted a man's grip. Tell me about how much force the child can throw down on.
Whoa.
He didn't last a man's grip. He lasted being held. The man didn't squeeze Baby Peanut.
We don't know what that man did to Baby. We do not speak of that terrible moment. All right. Okay.
He violated Baby.
No. Okay. Stop. This is getting out of control. I'm not sure who I'm gonna give this to. Okay. I think I gotta give this to. I think I gotta give it to Mr. Peanut. This point. I say this only because of the shell. The shell was able to withstand a whole lot. Well, okay. Before I give this point, Matt.
What did it?
Wait,
stand?
hold on, Matt. Does Mr. Peanut survive if the shell cracks? If the shell opens, is Mr. Peanut still alive?
Technically, yes. You have to eat his heart first, which is what he has 2 parts in his body. He has a heart and a brain. Granted,
can he still kill Baby Yoda if the shell's cracked?
Nah. It would literally be, if the shell's cracked, Baby Yoda passes out for like 2 days, and I'm just laying there on the ground looking like a damn peanut.
By the way, I'm eating peanuts as we speak right now.
You animal.
Cannibal. Alright. I've done, from our rare research department down in Gibberish headquarters, we have determined that it takes, for an average peanut, it takes over 2.5 pounds worth of pressure to crack a shell. Now, taking that size and increasing it to the size of Mr. Peanut, plus mutant effects, but because of the withstand that it takes for Mr. Peanut, I'm giving this point of physical brutality to Mr. Peanut because I believe that the shell could withstand the force blast of a child. I'm just kidding.
My peanut knowledge is vastly superior to all those of Baby Yoda's.
Because of our Gibberish headquarters researching the
that
shell,
it
was the shell that brought him over. Now into intelligence. All right, which one is smarter and more clever? I mean, sure, Mr. Baby Peanut has a monocle, but does that make him smarter? Baby Yoda knows the Force. Who knows? All right, starting with you, Matt. How would Mr. Baby Peanut use his intelligence to his advantage?
Easy. He would slowly rise to a monopoly of peanut planters and show the world that he is the top nut.
John, please stop eating those peanuts.
You prove my point, John. You are eating his empire. And that is okay, because he has more cans.
Not the children. He's eating the youngling.
So did Anakin.
He didn't eat the younglings. He killed the younglings.
Same difference. But yes, Mr. Peanut would use his inherited knowledge of business and design to slowly grow and increase his empire to be the greatest nut chain of all time.
Wait, have you proven that Baby Peanut actually has good business knowledge? He's not Mr. Peanut. He's Baby Peanut. We have no idea what his business knowledge is.
He's baby Mr. Peanut.
Do what?
He's baby Mr. Peanut.
Exactly. He is Mr. Peanut's baby, or some type of weird spawn or clone. He could be entirely different in his knowledge. He's yet to establish it. We don't know what happened to Mr. Peanut. How did he had to work for his business. Over several years. He maybe took business classes. We don't know how he got to where Mr. Peanut got to where he was at. And
by hard work and slavery.
He has not taken business classes. We know nothing about his business knowledge or acumen. He could be like the Donald Trump of businesses, crash and burn all of them, and just go based entirely off his daddy's money. And
that's fair. But that's fair.
That
business knowledge
would raise his empire.
True, he has his peanut.
He's a peanut gallery.
But then again, John was.
We know nothing about Baby Peanut's knowledge in business and whether he's actually a good business person or not. Mr. Peanut was, but he could take business classes. Baby Peanut hasn't taken business classes. He's a baby. So he could end up being like the Donald Trump of businesses.
Don't
but let's
crash and burn all of them.
All right. No politics into this, sir. No politics. All right.
But let's not forget. Let's not forget one important thing about Baby Yoda. Has a seeming curiosity, but we don't see much intelligence outside of being slowly learning when Daddy Mando tells Cloud no. But the child doesn't seem to understand certain dangers.
True.
And hasn't proven a hyper intelligence since he is still relatively young for his subspecies of Yoda.
So let's get into this. Where does the potential go? Does 900-year-old Yoda, is he more intelligent than full-grown Mr. Peanut at the end of his life?
I don't know if he's more intelligent, but he's more confusing.
900-year-old Yoda is certainly more wise than Mr. Peanut.
But will the child be the same way, or will he go like his daddy and just be a weapons expert and have no knowledge outside of warfare and mercenaryism?
I gotta say, Matt, I love your business entrepreneur side, but it's hard to say that when John has infiltrated your empire and is eating your children. So
no.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
He paid for our business,
Oh.
and he got what he wanted.
I'm eating your competitors, which just shows how bad of a businessman Baby Peanut actually is.
Or he just can't afford quality. Bam! Pin drop.
Who says Planters just maybe it went under since Baby Peanut started running the business because he's a freaking baby.
Okay.
Okay.
I have made a decision by who has won this category.
Okay.
From what I have seen, I'm gonna say
it's a tie.
It goes to Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda gets intelligence. For solely that he will become more intelligent in the future, and that he has infiltrated Mr. Peanut's company.
As you can see, consumer.
As you can see, we take our ranking system very serious here at Gibberish Debates.
So, let's just put into perspective here. Baby Yoda is eating someone else's nuts. But
oh my god, that was funny. No. Alright, right now it's 1-1, neck and neck. Baby Yoda is more intelligent, but is he more physical? He's not as physical as Baby Peanut. God, why did we decide to do this? Alright, now for the final one.
I didn't choose. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship.
Hey, you're selling your children, alright? Shut up. So, what we're gonna be doing
Communism.
Oh my god. Final level. Who is more popular among the kids these days? Through memes, popularity, cultural dominance. Who is stronger? Let's start with a Baby Yoda.
Well, Baby Yoda completely won memedom for several months. He was like the main meme among social media platforms. I mean, I challenge you to find someone on the internet who has not heard of Baby Yoda. Several people haven't heard of Baby Peanut. I haven't heard of him until today when we decided to do this debate, which shows you that he's just not as prominent as a character or person in memedom or the internet.
Couldn't that just be said that you're not in touch with the internet if you didn't know about Baby Peanut?
I'm on it every day, and I haven't seen a single meme of the Baby Peanut. And that is the measurement nowadays with the millennial generation and Gen X. If something's popular, they will make memes of it. And
but be careful.
I've yet to seen a Baby Peanut meme.
Ooh.
So, be careful on 4chan. Baby Yoda might be there, but Planet Peanut's a little too cultural for 4chan.
I'm not on 4chan. I'm on iFunny. I'm on TikTok. I'm on all the modern apps.
Well, you're on TikTok, so I can't really give you any points on that.
Oh my god, we have a China supporter here on tonight's channel, people.
How
I did not know this.
No.
Oh my
How
god.
dare you?
Alright, I gotta
The
say,
fact
your
of the matter
Baby
is-
Yoda's not winning right now, guys.
The fact
But-
of the matter is Baby Yoda is all over all the memes, over all the social media platforms. It was at his peak, and quite simply, Baby Peanut did not have that level of popularity. He has never had that popularity. He likely never will have that level of popularity.
You're right about popularity.
The fact that several
However,
people haven't heard of Baby Peanut but have heard of Baby Yoda is proof in and of itself that that Baby Yoda is the more popular character.
but may I put out there, I have met 30-year-old people and 50-year-old people who have never heard of the Baby Yoda because they don't do internet and they don't watch Star Wars. I've met plenty of people much older, much more than Gen X and Gen Z, Gen X and Millennials, who have not understood the representation that Baby Yoda stands for. Now, on the other hand, Plunder's Peanut, culturally speaking, is already in a good place since the Plunder's Peanut was his predecessor, and if he is anything like his predecessor culturally, he will last years on end. But with a child, we don't know that right now.
But we're talking about what has happened, not what will happen in the future. We're talking about whether
that is true. But Plunder's Peanut's already. But we're looking at.
We could be talking about both. Peanut. Keep that in mind.
Now, if we're talking about both, in the present, yes, the child does have a general standpoint with the young children and those who like Star Wars. But in the older generation, the ones that sometimes matter the most, Baby Mr. Peanut's a big deal. It's a rebirth of an icon.
As you see here, we have a Baby Yoda Peanut meme that says, "Who cares about Baby Yoda today anymore? We got Baby Mr. Peanut now." What do you say to that, Baby Yoda supporter, John?
That's mean. Even on my side, I would never say, "Who cares about the baby?" Now, is he edible? That's the question.
There was one meme that said, "Now we have we're gonna squish Baby Peanut into butter for Baby Yoda." What do you say to that?
Now, if you decide to squish the peanut into butter, don't forget he has clones, millions of them. He will rise like a phoenix from the ashes of his demise, and understand a new life lesson. And he will understand your cultural impact more than anything else would. It'll take Baby Yoda at least 300 years to understand what cultural impact means.
Wow, that is true. Mr. Baby Peanut is culturally aware right now. What do you say to that, John?
Well, actually, we don't know how fast it takes for a Baby Yoda to age. We know he lives long, and we know that at least the infant process takes up to 50 years. But it could accelerate greatly. We don't know. It's an alien species we know very little about. So in the next 2 years, he could be up to the competency of a 20-year-old. We know. How can you say that's not the case?
Well, we can't.
Say that's not the case. So,
but
exactly,
we can't say that a Plunder's Peanut ages relatively quick. I would not forfeit my right to Peanut.
Well, while Matt is coming back, we have some Baby Yoda memes, as you can see, floating across the screen. When there is 42 days left of the year, and Baby Yoda might become meme of the year. We also have one where it says, "Them, tonight's plan are canceled. Me, oh no, I was looking forward to it. Me inside, Baby Yoda smiling." So, what do y'all say to all these memes? Which meme is better? Baby Mr. Peanut or Baby Yoda? Let us know in the comments below. Back to the debate.
Now, I will.
Matt.
But the Plunder's Peanut is culturally relevant. It has creativity. Baby Yoda, all he has is chicken nuggies and some sluggies.
Well, it seems to me, based off the memes that I've heard Josh cite, that all of them are comparing Baby Peanut to Baby Yoda. So in order for there even to be a meme about Baby Peanut, it seems you have to mention Baby Yoda, which shows that he is the most popular character. I mean, why are there not just any Baby Peanut memes? Why
there are.
Actually, I have a baby Mr. Peanut meme right here. It says Reddit with Baby Yoda after seeing Baby Mr. Peanut, and it shows Andy from Toy Story throwing Woody on the ground, saying, "I don't want to play with you anymore." What do you say about that, John?
I would say that person's clearly a sociopath.
Well,
That was the
reasoning.
Mando.
Oh.
He eventually earns to not be a sociopath.
This
But he
random
still-
Redditor?
Random Redditor number 69.
Alright, guys, we are heading to the conclusion. Give me your last 30 seconds each. You gotta convince me why you should get this point. I will set a timer because that's what real professionals do. Starting now, 30 seconds. Starting with John. Give me your pitch about why Baby Yoda should get this meme point. Go!
The fact of the matter is, he is the more popular character. If you just simply polled people and ask how many know about Baby Yoda versus Baby Peanut, Baby Yoda's gonna win. He won memedom for several months once the show came out. Baby Peanut is not as popular and is not as well known among the young generation or the old, because the old generation loves Star Wars too. They're the ones first loved Star Wars. Baby Peanut is barely even known about. People know about his daddy more than they know about him. That's a fact.
Time. All right. Matt, are you ready? You ready for your pitch?
Yes.
Here we go. Go.
So, it is fair that Baby Yoda was more popular, but let's not forget, he was an entire 8-episode series, and he also had memes that replicated themselves, like peanuts do in a peanut farm. The Apprentice Peanut, he is relatively new, but let's not forget a cultural impact of Apprentice Peanut, whether seeing Apprentice Peanut redesign himself multiple times.
3, 2,
Peanut.
0. Time. Well, my friends, you have heard of the debates. Let me know who you think should have won. But today, I have come to a conclusion. Even though this meme is amazing, and even though I believe that the character is hilarious and deserves it, I'm giving the third point and final one to Baby Yoda. John gets the point. To 2-1. If he keeps eating peanuts on this stream, though, he will lose the point and it will become a tie. He has to forfeit the peanuts.
I've consumed the peanuts as I've consumed Mr. Baby Peanut.
We will confer with our lead organizer, Lucy.
And I have confirmed a child Baby Yoda. He was chickeny.
Ooh. Alright guys, that is the end of our first Gibberish bonus battle. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I certainly did not. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the memes, and we will see y'all with the next character battle, Gibberish battle. This was a test run to see how it went. Hopefully it'll be a little more organized in the future, but we hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye!